Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to listen to cats cry. Yeah. Are you going to stop talking so we can watch some Game of Thrones? You showing everybody how you trill? Yeah. We're getting ready to react to some more Game of Thrones. We're on season 6, episode 9. Of course, I got all of the episodes up to this one, and then this is Spinal Tap got to me. So we've reacted to Spinal Tap. We've now got this one. So I am excited. I remember being excited. It's been 2 weeks at least since I've seen it, maybe 3 weeks now, since I saw the last episode. I remember that I am anxious to see Dany's reaction to what Tyrion and Varys, I think, sorry, not sorry, what they've been up to. Is she going to be upset about what they've done? Is she going to appreciate that they tried to keep things running? Is she going to be super happy? I don't expect the super happy. I either expect mad and upset or reserved and waiting to see everything fall into place. Maybe. But she's back. She dropped in the window from whichever dragon that was that let her go. Oh, and is she going to be upset that Tyrion has let the two dragons free? Or is she going to be impressed that she went in there and set them free? Mind you, she wasn't there to keep them from chewing up people. So I remember being excited about that. And I'm trying to think of what else I'm excited about. We're going to war. I expect either this episode and or next episode, we will be in the war at Winterfell, trying to win it back from the Boltons, because I think Jon has decided they're going to war no matter what, even though they're not getting the help from the allies that they were hoping. And Sansa's with him, and Sansa's showing to be strong. Brienne, is she on a mission for Sansa, or did she already do that mission? Was that mission dropping off the letter to what's their names? It wasn't. It wasn't to Robin. It was to somebody else, and I can't remember who that was now. Or are we going to see Robin and his army end up coming to help Sansa since she's family and she was betrothed to him at once? I still don't know if Crazy Aunt recognized that they're first cousins and really shouldn't get married, but they were betrothed. So Ari is working her way to the wall, I believe. I don't think she's detoured from that plan. And I think they're under an understanding that the men who serve the god with no face, or whatever that title is, I think they're under an understanding that they're not going to go try to kill her. I was trying to remember the last thing that was happening in, I was going to say in Knots Landing. For those of you that are old enough to know Knots Landing, King's Landing. I never watched Knots Landing, but that was my mama's show. Knots Landing, Dallas, and I forget the other one. She lived on those. Who shot JR? And I actually have, I'll have to take a picture and put it up here. I actually have some J.R. Ewing beer. So, King's Landing, we had, we've got Tommen and Marjorie seemingly bowing down to the Sparrow and doing everything the Sparrow wants. But I think Marjorie's playing the long game because I think the message that she gave her grandmother was a secret message with the rose. And I just don't know what it means. I don't know if Tommen is in on it. Probably not because he's so young and naive, and Marjorie probably knows not to leave any best plans in his ears. So we'll have to see what ends up happening there. I don't think we've gotten past that point yet, though. Is Jamie on another mission? Rather than arresting him, they sent him to go do something, I believe, with the King's army, but I can't remember what it was. And Cersei is plotting and scheming to get rid of the Sparrow, and she's actually going to work with Grandmother. I love Grandmother, so nothing better happened to her. And as I say that, has something happened to her? No, I think she's still alive. So I can't remember everything on that. We've got the Hound who's back on the road again. He's alive, and I have a feeling he's going to run into Ari. I don't know when or where or anything like that. We've got Theon who's helping his sister, and they are attacking Meryn, right? Because I was confused because I thought they were going to try to join up with Dany, but then they were attacking, and I was a little confused by that. So hopefully that gets clarified. You are noisy. Yeah, you're going to have to be quiet while we watch the show. Should have seen the glare I just got. Hopefully there's not any problems with the video lagging or anything. I finally finished editing. It was over 16 hours. I think it was at least 17 hours of acrylic pouring video to have at the store, and it's going to have no sound. So all I did was base it on what we were seeing and making sure everything that we were seeing was in action stuff, and got it down to 8 hours. So less than half, but it took forever. And I'm backing, I'm trying to save it for the second time. We got 4 hours in on the saving last night. I went to bed, and then when I woke up, my computer had restarted. So we're having to start over on trying to save it. So that's going on right now. It's going to take, I'm assuming, at least 8 hours. So hopefully it doesn't interfere with the video recording, the video play, anything like that. I may just have to figure out what to do in editing if it does, because I'm going to go ahead and watch this. I'm not going to wait around for 8 hours. I am also having stomach pains, and I don't know what's going on with that. So if you see me wincing or anything or stretching really weird, something's going on with my stomach, and it's not what I thought it was. So yeah, I will. Hopefully it's going away, but don't know. We'll see. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into this episode, see what the title is, and hopefully get some of those answers that I was talking about, or get started on some of the stuff I was talking about. So this one is the Battle of the Bastards. So this is Jon Snow versus Ramsay. I was like, what's his name? All I could think of was Bolton. Are there any other bastards? Technically there are, although Cersei would never admit it. Okay, I think that's the only thing it can be. So it's Jon Snow versus Ramsay. Hopefully the dish player is not, or dish player, dishwasher is not too loud either. I don't know what my headphones are picking up and what they're not. This one's 59 minutes, so I think it's longer than usual. Not by much. Now, which, is this Meryn or Winterfell? Meryn. So she came home to this. Upset.
Appearances, I think you'll find the city's on the rise. A city without masters. It proves that no one needs a master.
So it's the masters. It's not
Good.
Theon and his sister.
Shall we begin?
Do we have a plan?
Oh, he's
We'll
shocked.
crucify the masters. That is my plan.
Say,
Going
good plan.
to prove.
I'd like to suggest an alternate approach.
Better speak fast.
The translator you stole from Krasny's monoclaws will remain to be sold again to the highest bidder. The dragons beneath the Great Pyramid will be slaughtered.
The dragons
Obviously
aren't
didn't
still there.
communicate clearly. We're here to discuss your surrender, not mine.
Your reign is over.
More, there's one of the dragons.
My reign has just begun.
Yep, here he comes. Boom! I need to turn it down a little. I'm shouting again. I like how he puts his foot up, or out, for her to get up. Combining my sentences again. Do they want to die for the masters? That's the question. Burn the ships. Oh, they came out. I thought they had already been out. Was this part of Tyrion's plan, or why are the Harpies killing the masters? There's the Dothraki. Although I did see some women, so maybe they weren't masters, but they were dressed in robes like the masters. Burn the ships. I wonder how awkward or fun it was filming riding the dragons, because we know filming wise she's not really on the dragons, but like, did they have a prosthetic that part of it looked like the dragon and then they built the CGI around the rest of it, or is it all just imaginary? Some of you can fill me in on that part. I like to know the makings. Giving them the same offer that he was given. Yeah, I didn't think they wanted to die for the masters.
Him. He should die. He's not one of us.
He's allowing them to throw him under the bus? I like that plan. Good job, Grey Worm. Does he have his shitting pants on? They are tannish. I forgot the Dothraki had been on their way. Is this Winterfell? I believe so. Those are the round turrets.
You don't have to be here.
Thank you for returning Lady Bolton safely. Now, dismount and kneel before me. Surround your army and proclaim me the true Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North. I will pardon you for deserting the Night's Watch. I will pardon these treasonous lords for betraying my house. Come, bastard.
Oh, is that Arya?
You don't have the
Is she
men,
already there?
You don't have the horses.
That's not Arya, is it?
And you don't have Winterfell.
Thousands of men don't need to die. Only one of us.
You want to challenge them one-on-one?
Yeah.
Sansa doesn't like that idea.
Maybe you are that good. Maybe not. I
He's
don't
not
know
gonna
if
chance
I'd
it.
beat you.
His wolf's head. It's not exactly proof, but I guess close enough.
Your eyes?
I forget the
In the morning, then.
wildling's
Bastard.
name. Well, I don't think it went the way John was hoping.
Did you really think that cunt would fight you man to man? No.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make him angry.
What if he tries to do the tactic he did before, the sneak attack, and not do the honorable thing and start the war?
So you've met the enemy? Did it ever once occur to you that I might have some insight?
Good point.
If Ramsay wins, I'm not going back there alive. Do you understand me?
He figured that. Where's Brienne at? Is Jamie
You think there's
leading
hope?
his armies to
I've never
help
seen these
Ramsay?
Bolton fuckers fight. You want some? I have a jug of sour goat's
They've
milk.
bonded.
Stronger than any of that grape water you southern twats like sucking on. Have a shitting.
Hopefully he doesn't wander so far away that Ramsay's men kill him.
If the Lord didn't want me to bring you back, how did I bring you back? I have no power.
It's nice to hear her admit that
Maybe
she
you
has
thought
no
you were going
power.
to die again.
It's kind of humbling of her to admit that. No, he's wandering too far away. Are we about to lose Davos? Oh, is that where the child was burned? His gift that he gave her. She never did tell him exactly what happened, did she? Are they attacking? What's the horn for?
Oh, what's wrong with you?
I'm not fit to rule. We can agree upon that, at least.
Has the Iron Islands ever had a queen before?
Yara. If I
Lord
can
Tyrion
remember
tells me
that.
your father was a terrible king.
We'd like you to help us murder an uncle or two who don't think a woman's fit to rule.
Reasonable.
They're getting along. So, is Ramsay going to come out and play? Is that a moose? Oh, that's the Wildlings banner, isn't it? I don't know if it's a moose, but that's what it looked like. What men is he burning? Yeah. Guess those banners are appropriate for Ramsay. Where's his brother? Is that who he's pulling along? Is he gonna flay him right in front of Jon and Sansa? Boy, he grew up. Got a knife. He's gonna slit his throat right in front of him. Playing into his game. Rick knows it too. Oh. Are we...
Run to your brother. The sooner you make it to him, the sooner you get to see him again.
They're gonna shoot him in the back. Yep. Shoot him in the back. Or is he gonna try to shoot Jon? Yeah. I was gonna say that last arrow went in front of him because he snapped it off, so scoop him up so he doesn't get trampled. So his dead body doesn't get trampled. He's gonna play into his game. Well, oh, that's a nice shot. Get your sword out, Jon. He's realizing Sansa was right. Something's gonna happen. Maybe not. Just lots of confusion. So Ramsay's not going to care if he kills his men because he's got men to lose. I don't know how the arrows are missing him. Oh. Don't know how we're going to win this one. Did they kill the giant? Or is it just piles of human beings?
Who owns an arm? Show me!
Kill Ramsay. That guy had no head. Ouch. Surrounding them. The giant could make a hole. We'll slowly spear them all. Who's that? I was gonna say, if you get behind the spears. They can't poke you with them unless they draw them all the way back in. We're not doing too well. Somebody's got to come in and save us. He's going to go for the wall of people. Did they just trample John? Yeah. I don't like these kind of scenes. It's too chaotic. I can't follow things. Which I guess is the point, but... Are they about to bring the giant down? That's somebody's horn. That was the same horn I heard last night. Or, not last night, but, you know, with Davos. Is that the Eyrie? It is. Look at that smile. Smile is satisfaction. Go kill him. Run away. He could seal himself in. They know all this. Sansa and Jon know all the secrets to Winterfell, don't they? That's the giant. Ouch. Oh, he died getting in for them. That was Ramsay, yep.
I've reconsidered.
Too
I
late.
think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Beat his head in. He is a bit of a masochist. I saw him smile there. That's why I said that. Is he going to let Sansa kill him? A lot of people died. Is he going to kill her now?
Hello, Sansa.
Kill him, Sansa.
Is this where I'll be staying now?
Nope.
Your name will disappear.
Your body.
All memory of you will disappear.
She feed him to his own dogs? How fitting.
You haven't fed them in 7 days. You said it yourself.
They're ravenous. And he treated the dogs just like he did humans. Fear. And he's no longer the alpha male. It looks like a mastiff.
Stop!
You gonna watch the doggy eat the person? Does that interest you? Ouch. It's not a peaceful way to die. Of course, they went for the head first, so once they get far enough into the head, he won't feel the rest, so she's happy. Why do I get all these kisses? What have I done to get all these kisses, huh? So, it was a hell of a bloody battle. We still have one more episode to go, so I don't know if we'll visit any of this group in the last episode because so much of this episode was focused on them. We kind of got closure with the fact that they've got Winterfell, they killed Ramsay, they took down the flags, the banners, and replaced them with the dire wolf. And the reason why I'm saying we probably won't see them again is because now the question becomes, how will the wildlings feel, the men from the Night's Watch that joined Jon, how will they all feel with everybody who died on behalf of Jon? Because a lot of men died. I mean, even the giant died. I do think Jon will follow through on his promises to the wildlings and give them land and all of that. The Night's Watch men, if any are still living, which I think some of them were, will they go back to the Night's Watch, or, you know, what's going to happen there? And will Jon be crowned king, which he really doesn't want. That's not him. He didn't want to be commander. Or will they accept Sansa as their queen since she's, as far as they know, the last it's weird to say it's not really the Stark's last heir, except for the fact that they're counting Catelyn and Ned as, I mean, Jon is Ned's son. He's also a Stark, and I know you guys have explained all that. Um, but it just doesn't seem fair to say that he's not that he doesn't have Stark blood. We'll put it that way. They also don't know where Bran is, and we didn't see anything about Bran. He is probably going to be in the next episode. They also don't know where Ari is, but Sansa does know that Ari's alive because of Brienne, or was alive. Is Peter going to have any? I mean, they didn't agree to anything before the Eyrie helped out, but is Peter going to try to finagle things into his favor? We'll have to see. So I don't know if Sansa wrote 2 notes or just the one, but we know one note went to, was it the Blackfish? Because that's where Brienne was. And then she left, Jaime letting her leave. The Blackfish surrendered to Jaime. And I think that's the last we saw of that. So did she write 2 letters, the second letter going to the Eyrie? So we'll have to see if there's any finagling that Peter tries, because we know Peter's all about power for himself and manipulating people. So I'm still loving the story arc with Dany, Tyrion, Missandra. Is that her name? Sunday is what I've been calling her. I think it's Missandra. And Grey Worm. I like that whole team. So I hope we get some more of them in this last episode. Although we kind of got some closure on that in that she's going to support Yara. So it'd be interesting if we've got Dany, who's queen of Mirren and some of the other places, Yara, who's queen of the Ironborn, and then Sansa, who's queen of the North. I think that would be interesting. Oh, stomach pains are starting again. It's not menstruation, I can tell you that. So, don't know what's causing these pains. And it's the whole abdomen, lower abdomen, upper abdomen. That's how I break it up, but it's the whole torso. So I don't know what's going on. I think that's pretty much it that we got in that, right? Does that cover everything? I do think Davos is going to start plotting against witchy woman, red witch. Her name is like Missandra, Melisandre. She's got an L in hers, but witchy woman. I think now that Jon has won the North, and at least for now, and things seem to be going well, I think he's going to plot revenge for her convincing Stannis to kill his daughter. And I think they killed the wife because she was trying to save the daughter. So, all right, stomach pains and I are going to go. So, thank you for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.